Hi everyone, this is Dimitri and I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to talk about a product that I tried to find on Amazon but couldn't find exactly that would solve my problem. So I decided to go creative. What have I made? Stay tuned. So the problem is that I have this GoPro 6 or 7, I'm not even sure what version that is, just don't want to take off the case, just in case it's gonna break. And now I bought this new fancy GoPro 10, which is an amazing piece of gear I'm gonna use more in my future travels. But the problem is, they have different batteries. So for the GoPro 5, 6, all the ones, you have this small battery, and the 9 and 10 will have this a bit larger battery. They're not gonna give you much more recording time, but whatever. So basically what I needed is I tried to find a case where I could put all my batteries, and you need a lot of them, GoPro. So basically I had 3 batteries for the GoPro 10 and 3 batteries for my old version of GoPro, and I also had a lot of micro SD cards and some adapters for micro SD cards to SD cards. And I wanted to find a place where I could put all them together, something safe, something light, that I could take with me to travels and use them whenever I need to. And don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of these cable bags, cases, whatever you call them, where you can put all your cables, your batteries, your cards, memory cards. But the problem is, when you have a lot of micro SD cards, they're pretty small, and when you put them inside, they can easily fall out, you can lose them, and that's definitely not what you want. Same with the batteries, they just don't stick there. So basically I decided to keep them for the cables and for the batteries and cards. And if you want to learn more about this GoPro 10, please let me know in the comment section below, because I've used it a lot. I have nearly all the mods. I have the media mod, I have the screen mod for it. I don't have the max mod because I'm still waiting for the patch for the firmware, but as soon as they do it, I'll get that as well. So if you do want to get a separate video on the GoPro 10, please leave in the comments below and I'll make a separate video about it. And when I said I wanted to go creative, I decided to build the case myself. How would I do that? Well, I would use 3D printer. So 3D printer is an amazing tool. Thank God to all manufacturers who have managed to create this piece of gear that all us usual consumers can use and create a lot of stuff. Basically what that means, thanks for letting us spending more money. But at the end of the day, 3D printer is a really cool stuff for these kind of like hobby items that you can create yourself. So the first thing I had to do is to model the product. So it actually took me a lot of time to create the first version of the product, and one of the main reasons for that was to find the right spot for the size of the holes for SD and especially micro SD cards, because you don't want to make them too loose because that just increases the risk of them falling out, but at the same time you don't want to make them too tight because you don't want to scratch that metal side of the micro SD cards. So I've actually done a lot of iterations of those. They sometimes just fail to print, and I end up with this. So this is actually a pretty cool version of it, and I'm actually really happy. Why I made it gold? Well, because I can. Now I can make it, because I have the model now, I can make it in every material I have, and I have a lot of them. So as you can see, it's also branded, and it has all the compartments for the large batteries for the GoPros and for the small ones, and also you have these 4 slots for the micro SD cards and 2 large holes for the large normal SD cards. And also you have this nice cap that you can use to close it. So as you can see, it's obviously a 3D printed part, so it's not as polished. I could spend more time polishing it, but I decided to leave it like this. I actually like feeling that I've created it with my own hands, and well, not really with my own hands, but I still created it myself, and I love the quality. I love that it's actually very lightweight, but I realized there is a problem. So when you basically close the lid and do this, that's not great. So I've done additional work on the model and created these holes on both sides of the case itself, and also same holes on inner side of the cap. What for? Well, for the magnet. I got inspired by all those fancy products that you can see on the market where they have these magnetic locks where you just basically click and you get it all sorted. So I've created them and it ended pretty well. And by the way, as I mentioned before, 3D printers are just amazing, right? But they're not that easy to use. You actually start appreciating all the products you get from all the big brands because you get the box, you nicely open it, you get the product, you basically click one button and it all just works. It doesn't work with printers like that. You're gonna spend a lot of time figuring out how to configure it, how to use different materials. So if you do want to learn more about 3D printing, please let me know in the comment section below and I can create a lot of videos about 3D printing. So chaps, I got so excited about these products that I've created that I've decided to give it away to 5 of you. All you need to do is to comment under this video why you would need it and where you would use it. I will pick 5 of you. I'll message you. We'll make sure you get a personalized version of this case. So we will write anything you want on it and I'll send it to you wherever you will live for free. Come on, 2021, I know how to do shipping. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do all the 2021 YouTube stuff, or don't if you don't want to. But yeah, do like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'll be creating a lot of new content about all the creative stuff. And yeah, don't forget to put that bell on to get notified about all the new videos. And I'll see you in the next one.